Today, I'm going to give you the 5 easiest and best brawlers to push prestige. This is my opinion, and I think these brawlers require the least skill and are the easiest to push. Keep watching until the end and enjoy. The first brawler I'm going to talk about is El Primo, but you probably didn't expect this. El Primo is currently very underrated. With his wasabi power, he is really good, but even without him, you can push him very easily on close-range maps. What is a disadvantage is that top 200 is not that easy to reach with El Primo, because many people push him, but he is so easy to push that I have to put him on this list. El Primo is best on close-range maps, and actually the number 1 tip I can give you is that you want to play very calm. Don't play aggressively because the chance that you will be third-partied after a kill is very big. You also counter a lot of annoying brawlers, like Kit, Edgar, and Shelly, for example. You have no problem killing them, and this will make your push a lot easier. So I really recommend you to give Primo a chance, and if you think Primo is nothing, I have 4 other really good brawlers for you, so keep watching. I'm going to talk about Surge. Surge is a really fun but also very dangerous brawler in solo showdown, and honestly, his strength depends almost completely on how fast you can level up. Once you get to stage 3 or 4, you become insanely strong, and you can basically dominate the entire lobby. But the problem is reaching that level in the early game, because if you don't, you'll struggle a lot. So first of all, let's talk about the build. This is the build I recommend for Surge. Surge is best on maps with walls and corners like Skull Creek, but also maps where you can pinch people easily like Double Trouble. The early game is all about getting that first upgrade as fast as possible, so you actually want to stay a bit passive at first and poke from distance. Don't go for crazy 1v1s unless you know you win. The moment you hit level 2, you can start pressing more. In the mid-game, Surge becomes a threat. What you want to do is try to third-party fights, hit them from the side. Are you done losing fights because of lag, high ping, or unstable servers? Then it's time to upgrade your gameplay with Exit Lag Mobile. Exit Lag Mobile gives you smooth gameplay, a stable connection, and a lag-free experience across over 300 games. I use it for Brawl Stars, and it helped me push my El Primo so high. With just one tap, it uses automatic route optimization to connect you through the best path, whether you're on Wi-Fi or mobile data. That means no lag, low ping, and 0 interruptions. Sign up now and get 3 trial days free, or subscribe using my code OKY to unlock up to 17% off. The link is in the description. Download Exit Lag Mobile and stop playing at a disadvantage. Thank you Exit Lag Mobile for sponsoring the video. Get an easy shot in and instantly upgrade to level 3. If you're at level 3 or 4 with a few cubes, you become one of the best brawlers in the lobby. Now you can actually chase people and push matchups you usually wouldn't win. The trick is just not to rush too hard when you're still level 1 or 2. In late game, Surge is really solid because his damage is huge and his star power allows you to surprise kill. One thing you should know is your matchups. Surge does really well against tanks or close-range brawlers once he's upgraded, but he's weak against long-range brawlers like Piper unless you can super to them or hit all your shots. You mainly struggle against brawlers who can easily dodge your shots, so try to keep your distance until you're stronger. Overall, if you play Surge smart and patient in early game, and aggressive after level 3, you'll easily get top 3 almost every time. Stu is in my opinion one of the most consistent brawlers in solo showdown, and this is mainly because of how safe he is. You have insane mobility, you can easily escape from fights, poke people, and collect cubes without taking too much risk. The key with Stu is to always have your super ready, and because you charge it with one hit, that's not really hard. Before I go further into his playstyle, here's the best build. I recommend using the Breakthrough gadget, because it allows you to destroy walls and open up the map if someone is hiding or camping. For star power, I'd go with Gasso Heal, because that small bit of healing every time you dash can save you in so many situations. You can play Stu on almost every map, especially ones with lots of corners and mid-range fights, like Rock Wall Brawl. Early game, you want to charge your super immediately. Just poke a brawler once, and you're set. From that point, you can keep cycling dashes, dodging shots, and keeping pressure on others. You don't want to go too aggressive right away unless someone is really low. Your goal is to build up cubes while staying mobile and annoying. In the mid-game, you can either play aggressively by pushing, or passively by staying on the edge and third-partying. One trick I like is dashing into a bush to check it and instantly dashing back out if someone's there. It's super safe and gives you full control. Late game, Stu really shines. With enough cubes and constant mobility, you can almost never be hit. If someone chases you, just dash away, heal with your star power, and reposition. I'm going to talk about Gus. Gus is honestly one of the most underrated brawlers in solo showdown, but if you know how to play him right, he can be super annoying and also surprisingly strong. The thing with Gus is that you're not supposed to rush fights. He's all about controlling space, poking from a distance, and timing your shield. What makes him strong is that he can survive situations that most other brawlers would die in. Just because of his super dot, Gus works best on mid-range control maps like Double Trouble or Acid Lakes. Early game, you want to stay on the edge, charge up your spirits and poke people. Don't go for 1v1s unless you have your super ready, because without it, you're way too fragile. Try to charge your super by just chipping at enemies and collecting ghosts from boxes. Once you have it, you're a lot safer and can start taking more risks. Mid-game is where Gus starts getting more annoying. You can walk around with 2 or 3 ghosts floating, zone people out, and punish anyone who walks into your range. If someone pushes you, pop your super for the shield and gadget for burst, and suddenly you turn the fight around. A cool tactic is to intentionally not pick up a ghost so that enemies think it's safe to push, and then surprise them with a gadget plus ghost combo. Late game, you want to save your super for the right moment, either to win a duel or to tank big damage like a Shelly super or Crow jump. You can also throw it on someone nearby in case you're third-partied and they start fighting each other. Gus is strong against low health or predictable brawlers like Colt, Piper, or Tick, but he struggles hard against tanks or burst brawlers like Edgar, Mortis, or Fang. Those can get on top of you way too fast. Buzz is honestly one of the most dangerous brawlers in solo showdown, but only if you know how to play around bushes and use your super properly. What makes Buzz so strong is that he can completely control close range zones, and once you get your super, you can basically force 1v1s that you almost always win. The biggest mistake people make is rushing without a plan. Buzz is strong, but only when you're smart. For the build, I recommend using the Reserve Buoy gadget. It gives you a free super and allows you to engage early game without needing to charge anything. For star power, go with Eyes Sharp. That bigger stun range helps a lot, especially on maps with less bushes or more open space. Buzz is best on bush-heavy maps like Cavern Churn, Skull Creek, and even the Rock Wall Brawl. In early game, you want to hide and scout. Don't rush mid unless you're sure it's empty. Try to charge your super by walking near enemies, and once you have it, you can start dominating. With your gadget plus super combo, you can instantly delete squishy brawlers or anyone who isn't ready for a close range fight. Mid-game is where Buzz becomes terrifying.